What is up, guys? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the first podcast of CISO Beast for Youth. I am Emma Chandler, founder of the CISO Beast program, and we're going to talk about the alarming high rates of childhood obesity that's going on in Mississippi. And we're also going to touch on what we can do to help these children and the youth. I wanted to start off with what inspired me to start this program. And it all started when I was young, also a child, and I grew up in a Hawaiian household where we didn't eat the best foods. Lots of rice, desserts, junk food. We were so busy that we just made quick, easy meals that weren't full of nutrition. I struggled with being overweight as a child because of this. Going through elementary school and middle school, I noticed that I compared myself a lot to my other friends and how their bodies looked and how my body looked. And I noticed I was comparing myself to all the girls in my class too. A specific time that I remember feeling limited with my athletic abilities was the weekly mile. I don't know if you guys had to do this too, but we had to run the mile every week in middle school, and we had to get under a certain amount of time. And I was always so anxious, and I tried to come up with any excuse to not run the mile. And I just believed that I wasn't capable of finishing the mile, and I didn't want to be embarrassed. I also felt like I wouldn't be able to keep up with my friends, and that everyone would just pass me, so I just put this burden on myself. This, I realized, really affected my mental health, and I wasn't happy the way that all my other friends were happy. Like, this wasn't something they had to worry about. And now that I'm looking back on it, it isn't something that I shouldn't have worried about so much. And when I heard that the highest rate of childhood obesity is 40% in Mississippi, my heart just broke. And it broke for all the children who are struggling with the same thing that I did. And I'm grateful that I was able to get into sports, and I had coaches who taught me the importance of fitness, and a husband now who teaches me a lot about living a healthy lifestyle and creating healthy habits. Because we don't have children yet, but when we do, then we can pass these on to them as well and set them up for a good future. So we are coming to an end. Just a quick podcast, but I just wanted to introduce myself, and I wanted to share that the CISO Beast for Youth program is what I believe can plant a seed in youth. Excuse me. To understand how excessive weight can affect them physically, mentally, emotionally. And this is what it did to me too, and I suffered from this. So I'm hoping that we can at least plant a seed in these youth to let them know how important nutrition and fitness is to create healthy habits at a younger age, because it will affect them for the rest of their lives. So we'll touch more on this next time. Thanks for listening, and tune in for next week's episode. For more information, you can message me through ccobeast@gmail.com or give me a call. My number is located in the description box. Again, thanks for listening, and I'll be ready for you guys next week.